Hey everyone, so this might be a random message. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it, but this is actually take 2 for me. I deleted the first one because it was confusion. So I'm gonna try to stay on topic and not jump around like I did in my last video that I had to delete. So I have a lot of different forms of my personality, and with that, I'm gonna break them down as I go through this process. Right now, I need y'all to understand that with my personalities, sometimes I am the masculine, the feminine, adults, and the masculine and feminine of a child. Okay? And if you pay attention to when I talk, you can tell which energy I tap into. So, if I tap into, when I'm talking about females, I am tapping into the female, personality. If I'm talking about men, I'm tapping into the men personality. Now, when I do a compare and contrast, that's the way I was going to compare and contrast, then I tap into the opposites. So I'm going to talk about the adult version first, and then I'm going to get into the kids. So if I'm holding a conversation about females, I will express it one way. I'll express what I see in the world as a female and what we go through as females. I would do the same thing for men. I would talk about what men go through in the world as a man. Then you might hear me tap into the opposite. So that might be the masculine expressing how a man visualize a female in the world and how a female visualize a man in the world. Boom. That's really it. Okay? That's how I handle my conversations. So whenever you hear me hold conversations about specific things or different things, that's what's going on. Right now in the world, the females are going to get a little bit of the harder time right now. Okay? The ball is in our court. All right? We got to fix some things. We have to fix some things. So sometimes, ladies, we're going to get a little bit of the harder pill to swallow this round. Not for long, but right now. That doesn't mean the guys get away. But however, men begin to have the hard rap for centuries. Okay? For centuries. But now we at a point where we have to recognize real. How are they able to do these things if we wasn't allowing these things to happen? Okay, so in this time around, y'all gonna hear a lot of different conversations, and it's to help heal and not to hinder. All right. When it comes to the childlike spirits, okay, I tap into that. So yes, I joke around. Okay, I say little jokes. I say little stuff. Excuse me. Before I get into the kid side, I'm gonna just say this. Whenever I post a video of somebody and I call them out, I tap into a little bit of both spirits of myself. Okay, so I might say some little harsh stuff sometimes, but it's facts. It's purely facts. I'm just speaking how I feel. Okay, I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm gonna be very, very direct. What I see is what you're gonna get. All right. Because if I had to post a video or I post a message about you and it's on and because you did something negative, then I have to talk to you in your vibration. Okay? That's it. I'm talking into that low vibration mode because that's the energy you provide. So that's the energy I have to talk to you on so you can understand. That's it. It might sound like I'm trying to be funny and all of that. It's just my personality. Okay, I'm a little bit sarcastic sometimes. Okay, not trying to be in that energy. But when the energy is given, I just let you. I'm a mirror. I'm gonna reflect that back. And I'm not telling y'all in the world to do that. I'm gonna teach y'all how to handle those things. But I know how to handle that. Okay, I know how to check somebody the right way. Not so much to check them just to say checkmate, ha ha ha, he. Nah, it's more so, hey, I need to call you out. I have to call you out so that you can see yourself. But it's not so much for me to harm or hurt someone, but I gotta hit it where like it. I got a target where it can hurt you a little bit, so you can recognize what you're doing wrong. It's like an ego. It's an ego death. That's what it's called, ego death. So whenever you see me post about different people, it's because I'm checking their ego, because they are walking around thinking that they clear, that nothing can touch them, that they can do whatever they want, and people don't recognize what's going on. And so whenever you're doing something in the world that can hurt or harm someone else, or can be hurt or harming to a community or whatever, I have to check you, because anyone that you hurt or harm, their lives, you know, that karma comes back on you. Okay, for anyone that gets taken off that path, off their direction, because you're promoting, advertising specific things that you know that's not right, but at the end of the day, it's about the financial gain or the notoriety to say I got something, then I have to check you, okay? Because I'm doing this because I'm trying to make sure you don't wreck yourself. Because the route you're going down is going to be 10 times worse than what you think it would have been if I didn't say anything. So I want to express that. I got to say it. Okay. I got to say this. And I'm going to get back on topic. Right now, the world is starting to go through different things, like the fires in California and all of that. Do I want this stuff to happen? No, I do not. Like, I was watching a video the other day, and it was this family. They lost their beautiful house. It was a nice little intimate house, and they had a little statue, the Mary statue, okay? And everything else burnt up except for that. I broke down into tears, y'all. I did. It hurt me to the core. Even right now, part of me want to shed a tear too. But it hurt me to the core, because it's like the statue, which represents, it represents me, but or however, like, but it's like, Dad, they had to lose their house in this process because of what's going on in the world. A lot of people are going to end up losing some things. And it's not that I want these things to happen. Don't get me wrong. A lot of it is because of these people that's on this demon time. Like I said, that Jezebel, that spirit is gone. Okay? But doesn't mean that people haven't learned from that spirit. And that energy, like, how can I say it? It's like going to school. If you go to school, you learn a subject, right? Just because you graduated from the class doesn't mean you can't utilize what you learned in the class. You understand? So that's what's going on. The spirit is gone. Now they're utilizing what they learned over these years, over these centuries. And they still, some of these people are still on that time. Okay? The spirit is gone. But now class is over. Now they still on that energy. It's up to them to say, you know what? I don't think I need that topic no more. I'm good. So some people in the world, they still trying to cover up certain things and do stuff. And what's going on is, it's a divine thing. Meaning the spirits, the ancestors, and everybody's upset. So it's like one of those things, like checking the situation. It's the same thing that's hurting people is the same thing that's going to heal y'all. And I know you're like, how me losing everything I have make me a better person? Well, one, you have to realize that material things come and it goes. You can always buy back those things. Now, I get it. Some things are passed down from generation to generations. All right? Your keepsake, your pictures. But guess what? The same way you got those memory books and those trinkets, all of those memories are within here. If we talk to each other, like we supposed to, the memory will always continue to grow. It will continue to grow. It will continue to be manifested into the future. Pictures, even if for a picture, if it was something that sentimental to you or whatever, like I said, memory bank. All those things, you can describe those images to somebody. You can explain those images to someone. But if we're so stuck into the phones and technology of things, when these moments happen and you lose stuff, realize like, I don't remember nothing. It's like you lose a part of yourself. The main thing about what's going on is this. The Most High, the spirits, ancestors, all of them is pissed off because what has happened to me for so long. Okay? So a lot of these people that had did hateful stuff to me, they're still doing hateful stuff. They're not doing it to me. They're still trying to cover up things in their own lives because they don't need more information on them. But the thing about it is, destroying different things, it won't stop nothing. Because even if y'all burn up all the documents, you cover all the holes, you transfer all the money, my spirit already know where everything is. Even if you burn it, I'm the truth. I am the truth. So whatever I say is accurate, is right. If I say, yeah, y'all had holes underneath the grounds, underneath y'all houses, where y'all was transporting kids back and forth, that's the truth. If I said that y'all burnt down these houses because technically y'all know y'all didn't have the money because y'all spending so much money on witchcraft, and so y'all made sure that y'all got insurance policies so that you can buy you another place and move somewhere else so it won't look like you just jumped ships, that's truth. See how I'm telling on y'all right now, and I ain't even there. So that's what I'm talking about. How the money that's in the area for the fire department, that y'all sat back and don't have enough for firefighters, is because y'all was embezzling the money towards yourselves because y'all thought y'all was too high and mighty and they thought y'all control things. So the money that supposed to be going to the fire departments and the securities of the area, y'all was stealing the money instead. That's truth. If y'all actually drug dealers on the low, but you really on the high, because you smoke your own supply high, that's truth. You get me? We don't need a paperwork. We don't need a paperwork. We don't need a paperwork. So y'all don't need to do all this crazy stuff. Like, y'all sitting back and donating stuff. Like, y'all really care about the people when y'all the ones that was torturing the people? That's truth. So, I'm just saying, a lot of the stuff that's going on, I don't want y'all to think oh, it's this rapture thing, oh, she coming in hard and hot. Nah, it's the demon spirits. They the ones doing it. And the divine, everyone is like, we're going to let them. We're going to let them. Eventually things will probably stop, but we're going to let them. How far the fire got to go, if it stops, it stops. If it don't, because there's a lot of demonic stuff over there. It's a lot of demonic stuff. And what y'all think y'all trying to hide is doing something else instead. And for the families that did not have a part in this, okay? The ones that don't have a part in this, don't worry. Everything's going to work out in your favor, okay? The ones that did that was on the right side of things, just be patient. Things going to work out in your favor, okay? Just be patient. Right now, this is the time y'all come together and y'all work together. You communicate together. You love each other. Because this moment, not just teaching the ones that lost, but the people and everywhere else in the world, letting you know, as easy as it came, as easy as it can go. Okay? The people that lost lives in this process, I wish that never happened. However, our spirits come back. Our spirits come back. And I know right now you might say that's some insensitive stuff. Well, step into my shoes and feel like you've been getting killed every day. And then we can talk. We can talk. Let me know. Okay? Let me know. For centuries. Every day, somebody trying to kill me. Every day. Every day. Multiple times a day. Ooh. Okay? So, if y'all feel like what I'm saying is insensitive, you'll be alright. But I just need y'all to understand what's going on. There's a lot of undercover stuff that's going on. It look like if I'm doing something, but it's where those spirits are attacking them. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's where their spirits are attacking them, and they're panicking because they focus on my spirit for so long that they never paid attention to the class. Okay? They got the energy for success, but they had to do some dumb stuff to get it. And the thing about it is they would never paid attention to the class on how to operate the right way in the world. So right now, without the information, because they was cheating in class the whole time. Without the information, their spirits are attacking them. Not just their spirit is attacking them, the spirits of the people that they killed are attacking them as well. Yes, because all those spirits are surrounding them. Even if these people walking around with a smile on their face, on the inside, they are jacked up. Okay? They are, if you only can see the inside, they look like they in the nut house. Okay? So, I just want y'all to know that it does hurt me to see that people have to go through so much. However, it's crazy. It's like people don't see something until they believe something. So it's like y'all been knowing that these times can happen. Y'all been knowing that bad can happen in the world, and it always get worse before it gets better. And the thing about it is, y'all already knew and y'all didn't prepare. Y'all, everyone in the world, y'all already knew this time could possibly happen, but y'all didn't prepare. And when I mean prepare, you didn't prepare spiritually by getting your lives right. This doesn't go for everyone. But y'all didn't get y'all lives right. Y'all continue to manipulate and do all this stuff. You cursed God. You sat back and still kept doing some devious stuff and being greedy and hateful and manipulative. Y'all just kept doing it because y'all just assumed that you was untouchable. That nothing couldn't touch you. And that was the plan, to see how far will you go. What they say, like, with a dog on a chain, the chain was just going. Y'all just didn't know when it was gonna pop. Meaning, you know how a dog got there with the chain and it keeps running, and then it finally, when the dog gets tied to a tree, that you don't supposed to do that, by the way. But I'm just saying. And then the dog finds out, hey, there's something holding me. Okay? So, my thing is this. The faster y'all jump on board, the less chaos is going to happen in the world. That's simple. The faster y'all jump on, genuinely, not just because you're afraid, there's a difference. If you're jumping on because just out of complete fear, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons. Okay? You might not even try. I don't want you to be afraid. I want you to accept the spirit, accept the energy, and accept that you're going to be in a more happier and peaceful situation in your life. But if you're doing it like, I'm going to just do right. I'm going to just do right because I don't got... You stumble more because it don't flow. because now you panicking. I gotta make sure I do right. Like, do I supposed to go left? Do I supposed to go right? Now you're not listening. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. You're okay. You'll be okay. However, again, more things are going to happen in the world until people start believing that this moment is real. Until then, I got to make y'all a believer. Okay? I got off topic a little bit. All I know is that is one thing. Back to my personality stuff. Soon y'all about to see me sound like a teenager. Okay? I know my voice already sound like little kids sometimes when I talk. But you're going to see me act like a teenager. Okay? And one reason why I do that is because with kids, I tap in it with my own kids. My kids sometimes, my older two, definitely, you'll think they older than me. The way they handle themselves sometimes, and I try to loosen them up. So I'll jump around, play around like a little kid, or at least a teenager. So eventually y'all gonna start seeing that type of spirit within me. Don't be alarmed. I have to do what I have to do when I need to do it. Especially when I start doing videos for kids, I'm going to start tapping into that energy, but I'm going to also tap into the adults so they understand how to pay attention to the cues of an adult as well. But it's going to be more of that energy. Like I said, I have more personalities and traits that eventually I'm going to start talking more about. So when y'all listening to my videos, you can be like, okay, I know what you mean by that now. I get it. Okay, I can understand why she said it like that. Okay, like you can be able to actually read along instead of sitting back and try to figure out what is this word. This video is not the way I want it either, but it is what it is. So all I say is you're gonna start seeing more personalities. Or gender role swaps when I talk. Everything's going to work out for the good, for the people in the world, for the ones that's still here, for the ones that's still on that demon time and stuff. Oh, this is what I was going to talk about. So, as I stated before, right now, I'm more on the black community, the hardest, okay? Because, reason why is because we've been to the bottom too long. And the reason we've been to the bottom is because some of our own people is what keeping us there. Okay? Now, when it comes to stuff in the world, I got this. Y'all don't need to do no riots and all that other crazy stuff. I got this. Because y'all go do something crazy, then I got to go crazy. I match crazy. But my crazy is worse than y'all crazy. So, I'm just saying. You don't want to get caught up in my crazy. Alright? I like to have fun. And you don't want to have that type of fun when I go that type of crazy. I got two crazy. The loving crazy and the other crazy. Okay? I'm going to call it what it is. So, I don't, like, with anybody that I present their information out here to the world, I got this. Alright? I don't need y'all help. Y'all done enough. Y'all done enough. If I need y'all help, I would chime into you and say, hey, do this. Hey, do that. Or I might talk out of your mouth. Yes, I will talk out of your mouth. Prime example. I posted a video of Cat Williams. It was like a 9-minute video of Cat Williams talking. And he said some stuff in that video. If you notice how his personality switched up just a little bit, because that was me talking. Yes, there are moments. If there's something that I need to be said, I'm going to say it. Okay, that's why I said I'm with every one of you. Okay, so there's something that need to be said to someone, and I feel like, okay, you're not doing it, I will do it. Okay, I got your back. Okay, you ain't got nothing to be worried about. So if you go from that timid mode and now all of a sudden you got that liquid courage, not in a defensive way where you hurting someone deliberately or putting your hands on someone. However, I got you. Okay, so yeah, with Cat Williams, he was talking. He said, "I'm the richest man in the world," and he said, "But don't look at my pockets." That was me saying. Now, this how it goes. I tap into your energy, so it's still truth to your personal life. Okay, it's still truth in ways to some people's personal lives. However, I know how to communicate where I'm still saying what I have to say, but still speak on other people's truths at a certain extent at the same time. Okay, but yes, I can tap in. I do it a lot, a lot, a lot. I do it just for about, I do it for everybody in the world. I tap in quick and I tap out. Okay, I can tap in and I can tap out if I need to. If my spirit feels something need to be said, and people, you catch people off guard and they give you that look like, where they come from? I tap in and I tap out. It's like playing hopscotch. Jump in, jump out. I think that's the one. I think that's what it is. But anyway, so yeah, sometimes you're gonna see that, and if I had to, sometimes I will post the videos and do that. When it comes to music, and like I said, that was the other video. Okay, when it comes like the music and stuff, y'all see like the ciphers that I posted with like Queen Latifah, Brandy, Yo-Yo, who else? Tiana Taylor, her. I said Brandy, I think, and Erykah Badu. Okay, yeah, like that. Oh, and one with Remy Ma. If y'all listen to the words, alright, it's about my life. Go back, if y'all pay attention, listen to what they saying. Like literally, listen to how they talking. It's my life, but it still represents how they feel about themselves at the same time. That's how I do it. You're still talking about yourself in a reality form, but I'm gonna make it in a way where you can understand my spiritual form, or sometimes it could be vice versa. So yeah, my personality, I can switch in, switch out with people, or tap it, not switch in, switch out. You're there, you're doing the work. I can just tap in and do it that way. So yeah, I will get deeper into that another day. But don't be afraid of me. That's all I gotta say. Love me, that's it. Just love me. Just love me. Okay. He want me to talk about something. Alright. This is gonna be a random message. I'm gonna just type this as random on the thing. The sexual part. I have to let y'all know something. Love. Okay. Love is a very powerful thing. Okay. But alright. When they always say have an intimate moment with Jesus, God, however you want to say it, right? An intimate moment is technically where you love yourself. You love who you are, and you having that communication and that connection to God. All right? Now, the more you love yourself, the more you love yourself. Okay? This message is strictly for the kids. Strictly for the adults. Strictly for the adults. No kids allowed. Alright, so you end up loving yourself. I have a very high energy. Very high energy. So this is what it is. Reason why the higher ups loved my energy so much is because my energy has a very high sexual attention to it. Very, very high. If you notice, majority of the stuff that goes on in the world, the crazy stuff, was tied to sex. Okay? My energy is like it's love. Like, when you find something that you love so much, you cherish it, you hold it. But they was receiving so much of that attention, that's why they was out here. The whole kids thing is new. No. That ain't, we ain't about that life. But however, reason why a lot of this stuff was going on was because it was sexual. Once they tap into my energy, they became super sexual. Super sexual. Okay? So, when it comes to me, my vibrations, the higher I go, my energy is within all of y'all. You're going to feel those vibrations. The more you tap into listening to me and loving who you are, you're going to feel it. So, I don't want to talk about it like this, but I have to. So, some of y'all going to start having more around, like get more aroused easily. Okay? For a lot of you probably like, about time. Some of you are like, oh my God, I'm not sure if I'm ready for this. It is what it is. So that's why I have to I'm going to have a lot of conversations about the sexual side so y'all can know how to utilize the energy the right way. That's why I have to I'm gonna have to have one of those conversations with the kids eventually. Okay? I ain't looking for nobody's approval. But I'm going to have that conversation to these kids, because that's why everything been sexualized in the world, because of my energy. Okay? Because of the love that I have. That's why the world turned very sexual, because my energy is that strong. I got it. I don't want to have to tell this about how to. In order for me to control my, hold on. Okay. I'm talking to my counterpart, because there's things that I feel like I don't want to talk about, because there's things that it should be personal between me and that person. But unfortunately, because of me, I have to express so y'all can understand what's going on. So, because my energy is so strong, I have a very, 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 very high sex drive. Okay? I haven't been doing nothing, so my energy is storing up. I have a very, very high sex drive. And in order to keep me from extending myself, that's why. However, because of that, there might be times when the higher y'all vibration go, you can feel me. Okay, you would better feel me. And I know this is about to rock y'all worlds in ways I don't know if it's going to be good or bad. But you're going to feel that energy. The higher up you go, dang, I got to tell this part. He's excited about it, but I'm not. But the higher it goes, unfortunately, if I have a moment, y'all might feel that moment. Yes. Because I'm within each and every one of y'all. Okay? So, we ain't got to worry about the kids. Okay? We ain't got to worry about that. However, when it comes to the adults. So, if I'm somewhere and your vibrations is high enough, and I have a moment, and I could be, say for example, I could be in a hotel room, we stay at a hotel for a day or something, y'all in the same vicinity, and y'all vibrations are close to mine, you might feel the same thing I feel. It is what it is. Okay? I ain't reaching out and touching you, but you're going to be touched. And I have to express that I'm not invading anyone's privacy or nothing, but the closer in vibrations, the higher you elevate your spirit, the more connected you are to me. You're going to be super connected, okay? That means you're going to hear my voice better. It's going to start sounding like, eventually it's going to start sounding like I'm in your head. Like, you're going to actually be able to hear me. Like, hear me. Some people can. Some people actually can chime into my energy. So everybody's on different levels with it. But I'm just letting you know, if you around me and your energy is high enough to access that, not the fact that I'm sitting here like, hey, come along, my friend, come along. No, I'm not saying that. But because of my spirit, because of me and Ye's spirit, that energy is that powerful. So I don't know how this gonna work. I don't even want. That's one area in my life that I don't look future wise on. But I know it's a topic that I'm gonna have to express a little bit more. So yes, there are gonna be times I'm gonna have those conversations about different things. Especially for the people that are married, the ones that are with their kingdom spouses, you will be able to do certain things without touching each other, and y'all can be in total different states, in total different places, and y'all can still be able to have a moment together without literally being in one. Y'all can be in two different locations. So yeah, this is a random message. So it's a lot of different things I'm going to talk to y'all about. Some things, even though I am who I am, I might be a little still uncomfortable about because I'm a very private person. I'm very private. However, due to who I am, I have to be public. Now, there's some things I'm going to keep to myself, but in order for you to understand your body, your energy, your mental, your reality, and your spiritual, I have to explain these things because my goal is for everyone to get to a point to where they can get everyone get to the point where you can control the energy within inside yourself, where you can manifest things yourself, you can create the world you want for yourself, and still be able to love the people around you. To know how to allow positive energy into your life and when to let go of negative energy. Again, when it comes to like the kids stuff, there's gonna be topics I'm gonna have to talk to kids about, but I'm gonna make it kid friendly. Okay, I'm gonna talk in a way where they can understand, where it's not gonna make y'all uncomfortable, but also kind of open their brains up. Now, when it comes to specific topics, I will put in the description, hey, this is for teenagers only, or hey, this is for all kids. Okay, I will let that be known. I might end up doing it where I do like like the elementary to middle school and then teenagers separate. I think that's what I might need to do because they on different levels. So if I put like a age range in there, then if your kids in that age range, that's what they listen to. Because some kids do not need to know about certain topics and certain things. Now, that's not so much talking about it's sexual, but if I'm talking about, hey, kids, don't do drugs and this and that, the little babies don't need to know about that yet, okay? That's what I'm talking about. What else? Yeah, this is random. Is there something else? Hold on. I'm asking if he wants to talk about something. Okay. Alright, so that's basically it. Again, just to reiterate what I talked about, I had the 4 personalities or gender roles, for the adults and the kids. Eventually, you're gonna be able to tell which one I'm tapping into. When it comes to the stuff that's in the world, things gonna continue to happen until people start believing like they supposed to. I don't want it to happen, but it's part of the divine. It's part of the plan. Okay, and always remember, when something is destroyed, something new can be built. Okay, new foundation. All right, remember that. If you lost anything in the process, remember you still have your life. Okay, you still have life. Things gonna happen in the world, but that's why we need to appreciate each other and pay attention to the signs, because if you pay attention to the signs, that means listen to me when I talk to you. You will get warning signs, but it's up to you to listen. Okay. What else other topic I talked about? Again, when it comes to the sexual part, I will get in more depth with y'all about that. It may be uncomfortable for some people. It might not be. But it's a topic that I will have to express a little bit more in depth with y'all. Because, okay. And, yeah, just sit back and listen, do the work, love yourself, love others, do what's right. If you, one last thing that I knew was going to eventually come back to me. In the world right now, the black community is the ones that's getting hit the worst right now. I think I talked about this on this topic. I can't remember. Either it's this topic or the last topic that I deleted. But if I didn't, I'm going to just say it again. The black community is getting hit the most because we was at the bottom. Okay? And I know you're like, why at the bottom? Right now, we need to be uplifted. In order to do that, we need to get the corrupted black community people that was making it harder for us. We got to knock them out. And I got that. So I'm going to take them out of the equation so we can lift ourselves back up like we're supposed to. So that's why I'm coming at them first. Okay? Because a lot of it was your own people. Okay? I know. It is what it is. I am going to start going down the line to other races. Okay? Y'all are not exempt. Okay? We're about to go down the line. Alright? What it say? What first would be last and last would be first. Okay? We're going down the line. So, I'm about to post one of y'all today. Because one of y'all names is popping in my head right as we speak. So, I guess we're about to get it started. So, I think I'm going to jump around. Whatever the spirit tell me to talk about, that's what I'm going to talk about. But one of y'all is in my head hard. I'm getting, my energy going up. It's shouting at me. So I'm about to start talking about the other races. That sounds weird when I say certain things. But anyway, next runner-up is about to be a white person. Okay? Yeah, it's going to be the first of my list. So, yeah, so I'm going through everybody. Don't feel like it's just us. I'm handling everything. But this is to help and not to hinder. And for the ones that I'm calling out, just take your pill and swallow it. You know you did wrong. You know you're doing wrong. Just own up to it. Don't worry about the people in the world. Don't worry about trying to get back at me, because even when you try to get back at me, you're going to make it worse for yourself. Now, this is the thing. You might, 9 times out of 10, the ones I'm about to call out or have been calling out, you're going to lose your jobs. Okay? You're going to end up losing your jobs. So I hope it was worth it. You're going to lose your jobs. Because if I say you're going to lose your jobs, you ain't getting another job out here. So, the ones that I'm calling out, y'all had y'all run. And y'all used it the wrong way. So, you're about to lose your jobs. Okay? I don't care where you at. You're going to lose your jobs. Because you went into the situation the wrong way. So, that money was fake money. You was using monopoly money. Okay? And they don't roll no more. Alright? You don't get the extra $200. You're going straight to jail, or you're going to lose everything you have. Okay? Because you did it off of the wrong thing. Now, there might be a select that might be like, okay, this one, you okay, but this is what you need to do. And we'll go from there. Alright? But yeah, I'm about to go down the list with people, so we can get the right people in the right positions. That's literally what it boils down to. Y'all misuse y'all opportunities for the wrong thing. But again, if I feel like this person, like I did one person, I put the information out, but then I was like, hey, I'm going to have a conversation with them. And guess what? They won whatever they need to win. That's how it works. Okay? So anyway, I'm about to get off here. I've been out here too long already. If you understand, you understand. You don't, you don't. That's what the repeat button is for. Alright? So, and on that note, y'all have a blessed day.